What's going on, everyone? It's Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is a pretty simple one. What we're going to be getting into is we're discussing this sneaker right here, which again is dropping any day now in the US. I mean, the merch is loaded on the site. They've dropped in Japan, the Travis Scott Fragment 2.0. What we're going to be discussing is our final resale prediction today, and if this sneaker is a sell or hold, which I feel like the answer is pretty obvious, but we do need to see what happens over the next week or two. I feel like that is pretty important, and your boy does have some pairs on the way, so hey, y'all will see a little updated review soon with a little like bulk unboxing or something like that. I mean, kinda, you know what I mean? It's not like 1,000 pairs, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, we did good. So hope y'all will see that soon here on the channel. But that's pretty much what we can say about the Fragment 2.0. So let's get into it, review this sneaker up close, and show you guys everything we're getting with this pair. And again, just giving y'all an updated resale prediction, kind of what I think about these. If y'all want an on-feet video, please let me know, and I could definitely bring y'all one. Just let me know again in the comments, and I got you guys. So that's pretty much everything I need to say. I hope y'all will enjoy. You can check out my Whatnot Labs and my website down below. Don't forget to check out the website. Use code Black Friday for 10% off. We just restocked essentials, hoodies, and pants, all sizes. So check that out on the site, all colorways. And yeah, we're going to have some of these on the site soon as well. So make sure you guys are not sleeping on some of the stuff that we got coming soon. So that's really everything we need to mention there. I hope y'all will enjoy this pair right here, or this little review of this pair. And that's it. I hope y'all will enjoy. Let's get into this one right here. So again, discussing what we got with this pair, so you guys can see the box. Again, normal detail. You all probably seen this online plenty of times, so don't really need to show that too much. We'll just show the sneaker real quick. So I'll just grab this pair right here, right, because this one has all the extra laces, and it is the full look. So as you guys can see what we got up close with these, so you guys can see that Fragment blue swoosh, right, toe box, all that. You can see the extra laces. We have multiple extra laces. You got the cream pair, the blue pair, and the pink pair. You guys see the Fragment text on the inside of the sneaker as well, of course, right there by the heel. And then there's that reflective logo right there as well. So a very, very clean model. You guys can see, again, kind of that inverse look on the inside. No color on the swoosh, but you flip it to this side right here. You guys can see, boom, you got color on the swoosh right there. So I thought that was pretty cool. And this is actually, you can see it's like the regular, it's not reverse, you know what I mean? But you go here, right, you can see it's reverse. So that's kind of really what we got with Fragment lows. You guys can see the bottoms on them as well. Again, that Fragment blue. Look how that's hitting. Super, super clean. So I definitely would not sleep on that right there. But that's, again, really the up-close details we can give about the Fragment 2.0. Very, very clean, slick, easy to wear sneaker. Definitely seems like a pair that pops a lot on feet. So I definitely might be adding these to the collection. We'll see where the prices land. If the prices end up being like 2K or something, then I'll probably just sell these because that's a lot of money for one shoe. But we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of time left for the shoe. They're going to probably drop today or tomorrow in the US, so we're going to see that. And yeah, the prices will definitely be affected by that slightly, but there's probably not going to be a sneaker strap. Just keep in mind, it's kind of, how could I put this? Like, that's been rumored, you know what I mean? This whole time. There's never really been like any confirmation towards it other than, well, Japan. You know what I mean? Sneakers Japan is the only location that's really had sneakers confirmed, right? Because it loaded on the back end. But everywhere else, it's just kind of in theory. So hopefully we get them on sneakers in the US, but at the moment it's just, again, just a rumor. You know what I mean? The only place these are actually dropping in the US is the Travis site. That's really it. So just be aware of that right there. I wish we had some Fragment stores here, but I don't think we do. So yeah, we're not getting any of them in store. But aside from that and really what they look like, let's dive into the resale prices. So taking a look at the market right here, as you guys can see, over the last few days, these have dropped in price a pretty significant amount. Again, to a range of more or less $1,000 to, we can say, $1,500. The bigger sizes are going for a bit more. However, I do want to say this. This is a decent time to buy, in my opinion, because these, keep in mind, we're selling very consistently at like $2,000, $3,000. I feel like this is definitely a low point, right? We're closer to the release. A lot of people are kind of just waiting to see if they hit their pair, to, you know, determine if they're going to go out the way and buy theirs for the collection. You know what I mean? So kind of understanding that, right? I feel like, again, not as many people are going out the way and buying their pair right now. So that could be the time when you could catch a decent deal. Look at where some of these sales are falling right now. Take a look at this. The lightning bolt symbol has appeared as well. So these are starting to get popular. That's why I'm also saying this is a good time to buy, because you're catching it like right before the hype. So I feel like this could be a low point, right? Look at where some of these sales are falling. Look, 10, 11.80. I do not feel like size 10, right? After these drop on the Travis site and people take L's and we're done with the release, I don't feel like size 10. That's a very, very popular size for Travis Scott sneakers. I do not feel like that's going to be at $1,100. I feel like that'll be much closer to $1,500 after the release. So I just want to let you guys know, I feel like there's a good amount of potential for these to shoot up in price. I mean, look at where a lot of these sales are happening. Look, 10.5 sold for barely more than 8.5. Normally 8.5 and 10 are not that close. So kind of understanding that, again, I feel like that shows you that size 10 may be a little bit undervalued right now. There might be some people taking sales that are a little bit lower than they should take them. You know what I mean? They could probably wait a little bit and get like $1,500, $2,000 just after people take L's again on the Travis site. But you can see some people are just clearing them out right now for like 1,100, 1,200. I feel like, again, that's a decent time, or not a decent time, but a decent price to buy them. Because that's actually, we got a few pairs on the way that's around where we're getting them at. So, again, seeing that, you know, the market is about, you know, it's kind of, it could stay here. It could. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's not unrealistic that it stays here, because this is still a lot of money for one shoe. But I do feel like it is a little bit low. Again, you see where they were at early. I mean, look what's happened over the last couple days too, right? This normally does not happen with Travis lows. Look. That's not normal. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's going to go back up. Just, I want y'all to understand that. Look, that's like how much is that down in price over the last, not $1,900 to $1,300. That's $600 that these have dropped in price in like 2 days. So, it's going to go back up in price. I just want y'all to understand that. Like, that's an insane amount for a sneaker to drop in price in just a couple days, right? So, it will return to that range. We're just going to need to give it a couple weeks or a couple months. So I feel like this is going to be one of the best holds from this year, right? You just need to find the right time to buy it, which I feel like could be right about now, honestly. If you look where the prices are at and where the back door is at, it's kind of like at that 1,000, 1,200 range, which is a really good spot for Travis lows. Again, I feel like these will be much more expensive. Like, this is not a sneaker that will chill at $1,000 to $1,200. Shoot, some of the regular colorways, you know what I mean, are $1,200, $1,400, like the OG mochas, etc., reverse mochas, you know what I mean? So if like those ones, you know what I mean, are like $1,400, $1,600, almost $2,000 in some sizes for the reverse mochas, which is crazy. I'm just saying, if those are there, these will easily, again, get back to that range of $1,500 to $2,000. It'll probably just take about a year. So that's my thoughts on this sneaker as a whole. I feel like it's definitely a very, very good one, considering, again, that there is, again, just not a lot of pairs out there. We don't really know the stock numbers. They're only dropping on the Travis site in the US. Like, we're not going to be getting the sneakers released. Like, that was only a rumor, you know what I mean? I was hoping we'd get something on the back end, but we never did. We only got it for Japan, so Japan will probably get something. But for the US, we don't have any info at the moment in terms of if we're going to be getting these on sneakers. And, well, there's no in-store locations for these. This isn't a pair, you know what I'm saying, that you're going to see at Foot Locker. It's just not. So that's really what I think about this sneaker right here. It's a hard pair to get. It's definitely going to be one, again, that'll probably chill at that, again, $1,500, $2,000 range. We just need to, again, let them release, see what happens. And, again, right now, they're a little bit cheaper. I feel like this is a great time to buy in. I mean, again, look where the asks are at. The asks are already higher than where the recent sales have been. Look, let's look at what the last size 10 sold for. Okay, look, last sale, $1,880. Highest bid's $1,125. We'll probably get another pair selling at $1,100. But look, there's only 13 listed. You know what I mean? It's not like there's a ton of pairs of these that are listed on apps. There's probably only a couple people that are controlling the market. So understanding that, once they're out of pairs, these will probably go back up in price because it's going to be more determined, right, by an individual seller. Like, this is a sneaker that people are not going to have a lot of bulk of. So understanding that, yeah, the prices are going to be determined by, you know, everyone soon, which will probably mean they'll go higher because, well, when it's just determined by the individual seller, you know, it's just, there's less people with it. So the prices will be higher normally. Hopefully that makes sense. I might not have made sense fully right there, but basically less people got them, they're going to go for more. So that's really what we can say about the Fragment 2.0. So we'll end the screen recording right there. And that's my thoughts, again, on this sneaker as a whole. I do feel like, again, it's a good bet. Like, in terms of as a pair for the collection, this is definitely one that I would not sleep on because I feel like it has a lot of potential, again, to go up in price. And as a pair for the collection too, you could wear these for a couple years, and in a couple years, shoot, what they may be going for used will be what you paid for them new. You know what I mean? That's totally possible. So, hey, just understand that this is one of those pairs that definitely has potential to go up in price. So that's really what we can mention, again, about the Fragment 2.0. Just want to show you all these one more time. Again, the pair, the box, all that. Super, super clean, man. I'm probably going to end up telling this pair right here. If y'all want an on-feet review, please let me know. We will definitely do that. Just drop it in the comments, and I got you guys. And if there's anything else y'all want to see, just, again, let me know down below. We'll definitely try and hit you guys back with anything that y'all need. And, again, if this is a sneaker that you guys would add to your collection, please let me know. Such a clean pair, man. I love these. So that's what I can say about the Fragment 2.0s, man. And let me know if this is one you're adding to the collection, or maybe you're just passing up on them, which I can totally get if you're passing on them. You know what I mean? It's an expensive shoe. I would go for them, though. If you're not going for them, you're tripping. I mean, we're talking about a shoe that's going for $2,000. You can get a few pairs you want and have some money on the side. So that's what I think about this one right here. I'm T. Thank you, guys. I hope you all did enjoy this video. And if there's anything else you guys want to ask me in the comments, again, feel free. About the Whatnot Lives, website, any of that. That's all down below in the comments, too. Completely forgot to mention that. Use code Black Friday for 10% off anything on the website. Again, we just restocked essentials, hoodies, and sweatpants. All sizes, all colorways. So if you want to get yourself right with any colorway, any size, check that out in the comments. Or get a Christmas gift for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ships tomorrow. You already know we got you with that next day ship. So that's it, guys. I'm T. Thank you all. I'll hit you all in the next video tomorrow. And if there's anything else you guys want to ask me, you can ask Luna too. Hey, shout out my cat. She's been a little crazy girl this morning, actually. She keeps like walking around my feet. Sometimes pets can be crazy, but we love Luna. Main thing to understand. So that's it, guys. I'll see you all in the next one tomorrow. and hopefully I can catch you guys then. Peace.